Hey everybody, welcome. It's Show and Tell Saturdays with Jen. And for those you don't know me, I am Jen. Welcome aboard everybody. It's so glad to see everybody today and talk to everybody. We are doing a Show and Tell Saturday that is spring inspired. I have chosen to display and showcase my spring collection, spring 24 collection of bracelets. So that is what we're about to get into. I'm so excited to show you guys what I've been working on, what I have decided to put in my spring collection this year. And a lot of this will go into summer as well. But first and foremost, guys, these all are going to make amazing gifts for the upcoming Easter holiday. So let me get into a couple of quick announcements before we get going into show and tell. First of all, we have March Madness. So I have decided when I announced last week that the code I gave you, that wasn't quite enough of a discount. So I am going to give you guys 30% off. Your code is MAR30. MAR30. I'll put it in the description box below the video. That is going to give you guys 30% off everything in my store. That will be good all the way through March 31st at midnight. So happy to announce 30% off March Madness is live and in play. Now, second quick thing is we've got a couple of dates here that we need to talk about. First of all, tomorrow is daylight savings time. So yay, we're getting, longer days and shorter nights. We all love that. And then the first day of spring is March 17th. Hence, I've decided to start with my spring inspired bracelet collection. Because that's just a couple of weeks away here. Then right after that, we're going to have Easter. We're going to have Easter in March this year. And so in light of all of those things, so the upcoming spring and Easter, I've decided to display and showcase all of my beautiful spring color palettes of bracelets. These all make amazing gifts for Easter. Grab a bracelet, drop it in somebody's Easter basket. A lot of this is really will go to any age group, just about every style. I think I've got it covered here because, we all love something different. Excuse me. So I'm happy about that. So take advantage of that 30% off, guys, and grab some of these while they're available for Easter gifts and take advantage of that huge discount. And my stuff is priced very reasonably. Now, the next important announcement is right after Easter, getting into the beginning, excuse me, the beginning of April. I am going to be doing a show and tell Mother's Day. So we'll have a Mother's Day edition show and tell, and I'm going to put it up with ample advance of Mother's Day this year. So towards the beginning of April, I will be going ahead, and I'm very excited about that for all of our beautiful, amazing, beautiful moms out there. And so I have some beautiful things inspired by all of our moms. I've got pearls and crystals and some beautiful pieces I put together that I am very excited to showcase. And I'll give you another discount code for Mom's Day and plenty of time to take advantage of not only getting things ordered, but getting them shipped to you. So I'm going to do that showcase early in April. And also with that Mother's Day, we are going to include free gift wrapping. So I'll give you guys some nice gift wrapping materials and some tissue and ribbon and stuff like that so that you can wrap your Mother's Day presents. So all of those great announcements. Last announcement, guys, and then we're going to get into it for our beautiful spring bracelets today. I have now a link. Now, when you see the title of my video, right, you will see right below the video description, you will see shop or store. You can click on that without leaving YouTube and actually shop in my store. Okay. Also, I sometimes you'll see underneath I've tagged products, and so you'll see like a scroll right underneath the video. When you click like the description and more, you should see a kind of a scroll of a lot of the different things that I might be tagging for the any particular show and tell. Sorry, there's an airplane going by. um And so very convenient, you guys. So I've made it very, very easy, very convenient for you guys to watch my show and tells. And while you're watching show and tell, you can just click the store without even going in the description box. You could just click that little icon and shop without even leaving YouTube right in my store. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that and take advantage of the discount codes that I'm giving you. And without even leaving YouTube, you can sit right there and shop. So I'm very excited. I've got that up and going. So that is now live and working correctly. So with that, my lovies, let's get into, and by the way, let's get into show and tell. And by the way, I'm just letting you know that I did a little special situation here. So it's my pretty little flower arrangement that I was just putzing around with the other day and decided I can't wait for spring. I can't wait till the 17th. I'm going to do it now. So I thought that I would put that on the table for a nice little backdrop because again, don't you love, again, the purples and the peaches, and the blues. I mean, just the colors of spring, you guys. I don't know. I keep saying my favorite, but it is. It's one of my absolute favorite color palettes in terms of seasons. I am in love with spring. All the pastels and in some of the bright colors. I mean, they're just so sensational. And, I still, at my age, love an Easter basket too. So hint, anybody out there that decides they want to go ahead and send me an Easter basket, I am not too old for that. Oh my goodness, you guys, forgive me. Okay, guys, so let's jump into show and tell. Spring bracelets have exploded on the display. You guys, let's start with two of my favorite things. Absolutely 100% my favorites, period, which are my ladder bracelets and my goddess. Now, and by the way, this is why I put that link right there on YouTube, so you can click shop right underneath that title without even leaving YouTube to shop, because I have a feeling that these are going to go. Okay, guys, so I've got my ladder bracelets. So you guys watched me string one, and I have made a second one. And so let me pull these both up. I mean, you guys, I am so in love, and I will be making more, by the way. But of course, these are just it. I mean, you guys, I cannot with these ladder bracelets. They are so beautiful. And, when you put them on, the way they just look on the wrist, they're so insanely beautiful. And as a matter of fact, I've got, my lime green on today. So I've got my green, but I've got my shells and my green and also some of my mauve and silver. But look at how cool that this all looks together, right? It really does. And again, with the stacking, this is so trendy. But just to go even in line with the set that I have on, look at, look at how pretty that is. Isn't that just beautiful? I just cannot. So this one is that two-tone dyed jade in the camellia. And I've used the marbled peach, and peach is of course the color of 2024, droop beads on the side. And then we have a darling gold sun toggle clasp on that one. Isn't that precious? Of course I had to put a sun clasp on that because it just is so beautiful. Doesn't it remind you of like a sunset? So that is our two-tone dyed jade ladder bracelet. And then we have, of course, the one we strung with our purple dust. And we strung this one together. And we put that beautiful frame toggle on there. It's just sensational. So beautiful, you guys. It's spring, it speaks spring and summer. But these are just absolutely so fun. You guys, they're just so beautiful. And, you know, they're really time consuming to make, you know, but I love them. And I promise I will start to make more. And I've actually come up with some other ideas on the ladder on the sides. To share with you guys. So maybe we'll do some more on video. And I am trying, you know, to get some more put up on my site because I've just had so many positive responses. So we've got our ladders, then our goddess, guys, right? So I've got the three. I have 3 goddess bracelets also. I need to make more of these. So we made, I believe, all 3 of these on camera. Okay. And so we've got the peach color of the year, right? These are these gorgeous rondelles, right? With the magnetic clasp. And then we have the asymmetrical with these are the um, dyed rose quartz and those purple gold dust beads on the other side with double jump rings in between on that one. And then that one has the bead with the fuchsia wire as your closure. And then we have the same, again, another asymmetrical. Let me put that down. Then we have the other asymmetrical we did with that, again, the dyed rose quartz in fuchsia. And we have the cool dangle, right? We put that cool spacer in there, and then those cool white matte beads, and that's a stretch version. So that is just, they're just so beautiful. And so, you know, they just look so sensational on the wrist. They're just so beautiful. I love these goddess bracelets. You know, it's like, I wish I had 4 of me. I could, you know, clone myself that I could, you know, make more. Some of these are really time consuming. This one is just stunning, you guys. This is such a beautiful color for Easter. You know, this is probably even going to go over into Mother's Day if it doesn't sell, because I'd be surprised if it doesn't. But this is that peach color of the year. It's all Rondell crystals, but isn't that beautiful for somebody's Easter basket? It's just this most beautiful pale peach, and it has that great magnetic clasp on. So, you know, when you put it on, I just didn't even have to do anything. I just literally put it on, and then it just grabs itself. It's so easy to put on. It's just gorgeous. And so that is our 3 goddess bracelets. So goddess and ladder bracelets out of the way. Let's jump over here. So as you can see, I've got my color palettes kind of separated out. So we have pinks, and then I've got a little yellow. We've got our purples over here, our oranges, our greens, and then of course our blues, which is my favorite color. So let's go over here to the back and my pinks and my yellow. So this is something really cute that I put together, guys. It comes as a set. It's really darling, perfect for spring. This is a bumblebee. So adorable, little bumblebee focal. And these bright yellow rondelles. Then there are some amber check glass beads, some large yellow beads. I've got some small little yellow glass like marbled beads in there. And then these are these really cool crystal beads, and you see how they're two-tone. One side is like a brown, one side is like a yellow, and they're just precious. And so I've got those mixed throughout. And, you know, that's a set of 2 stretch bracelets in yellow. You know, who doesn't love a bumblebee? And so that's what we've got for those. And they coordinate really, really pretty. So we've got some bumblebee stretch bracelets. So that's that guy. And then let's talk about our pink. So this is absolutely precious. This is my pink all crystal rose gold set. And this is also sold with a matching pair of earrings. You'll see it on my site. But these barrel bicones, guys, the 2 shades of pink, the opaque and the transparent, the rose gold spacers. Then we've got some larger rondelles in here. It's just absolutely stunning. This is so beautiful. And again, I love this for Easter, to wear this for, you know, for church. Put this in somebody's Easter basket. Who is not going to love that? And again, that one comes, that's my pink rose gold crystal set, and that comes with a matching pair of earrings. Okay, and then for my last pink over here, we have this really cool memory wire bracelet with this darling charm. And that's so fun. It's these huge bubblegum beads and these really cool, like a brighter pink oblong beads. These are all glass. These, I got these from Joann's, and they are so beautiful. I don't even know what they are, but they have this such a cool finish to these beads. It's like, I don't even know. It's like they have almost like an AB finish, but almost like a 3D look to them. They're so, they're just the coolest beads. Of course, we've got some CZ bling spacers in between there. And then, of course, the seed beads and your charm on the back. So that's a really fun memory wire bracelet. Again, perfect for an Easter gift. This is great for girls of all ages, women of all ages. That looks so great on... Yes, I'm doing modeling, you guys. You guys have all been so kind to me, and I appreciate you. And model your jewelry, Jen. Model your... Okay, I'm modeling my jewelry now. So that's our pink, our yellow. We've covered ladder and goddess. Let's go over here to the brightest of the bright. So I've made 2 sets of orange. Actually had 4, guys. 2 already sold. But this is what I have left. And this, I think we just did on video. I'm not sure. I feel like we did. I can't remember. But anyway, these are 2 independent, and they are memory wire bracelets, and they are 2.5 strands each. But they are sold as a set and intended to be either, given the option of wearing them, separate or together for a nice dramatic stack. And they're just beautiful. Again, the 2-tone dyed jade and camellia with all clear on... I've got some rondelles and spacers clear on this one. And then this one over here, we've got all the bright orange rondelles and the gold spacers. I mean, it's just sensational. And I will show you when you put this on. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love this. I made one kind of similar, but not quite. It's already sold. And I also made one in green. That's why I only have one green left. I sold both of the green ones. And I sold a blue one already. These memory wire bracelets are flying. But not fast enough. I still need to sell more, if I'm being honest. But anyway, so there you go. You can wear them, of course, obviously separate or together, and they fit anybody, right? So you guys know about memory wire. You don't have to worry about sizing. These are great for people with any wrist size, because they will retain their shape for years to come, so long as, you take care of them properly. But I've been wearing some of my memory wire bracelets for 5 years, and they were still not even out of shape. So that is our orange 2-tone dyed jade memory. And again, this is sold in a set of 2. Our other orange, a couple of really darling stretch bracelets. Again, super beautiful, guys. These oranges, these are really, really beautiful beads. I have to show you. These I have had in my stash from Joann's for years. And let me really pull these up right here. These are like, do you see these? They have like a swirl of white and black in them, and they're transparent, these oblong beads. And then I've got these orange beads. They're all glass. I got those from Joann's in a couple of sizes. They go throughout the whole bracelet. And then we've got the bright orange rondelles. We've got some cute little bright orange droop beads in there. And they're just absolutely precious. Absolutely perfect. I love some orange, but that's a nice bright orange. They're just really, really beautiful. So that also is sold in a set of 2. And by the way, guys, all of this, when you go into my website, you can, of course, take a look around the whole site on the homepage, or you can go in the drop down under products and then just hit at the top of the page, just hit bracelets, because all of this will be in the bracelets section. by the way. So then moving over into the green, so I was kind of inspired. I have something similar on here, and I didn't have many of these green nuggets left, but I thought, you know, wouldn't that be so fun to put something like that together? What these are, believe it or not, these spacers, these are white opaque opal. They're little glass 4mm beads. They're the coolest beads. And then, of course, we've got some bright green rondelles and then clear rondelle crystals, a couple of interesting rectangle, darker green, some larger transparent green, and the mix with those shell beads again, you know, it's just, it looks so cool together. Very, very springy, very pretty. Love, love, love that. Sold also in a set of 2. And now let's go over to the jade. So I have 4 of these. I'm down to 1. This is genuine jade, and they are, I think, 10mm. They're absolutely stunning jade beads. They're glass. It's very weighty, and I just put them with that gorgeous sea foam, like an opaque rondelle. It's just, it's just really beautiful. Beautiful. You know, of course, jade also inspires good health, for spirituality, people that are into stuff like that, you know, happiness, um, and love, you know. So jade is a good luck bead, you know, so that's genuine jade. Beads on that one, and it's just beautiful. It's just one by itself. It doesn't even need anything else. It's just beautiful alone. And then I have over here a memory wire bracelet that I made with some Canadian jade and these gorgeous lime green, and then of course our rondelles. So this middle strand right here, you guys, this one right here, this is Canadian jade. So that is also authentic jade, but it's called Canadian jade, and it is in the most subtle green. It's such a light green that it almost looks white, but it's just beautiful. And of course, you know, we've got the silver in there and the mix of rondelles, and it's just so fun. It's not even an overwhelming green. It's just so pretty. I just love, love, love this bracelet. If I put it on correctly, I will show you. There we go. And so I put the jade right in the middle of that one, you know, so it is just, you know, it's just really, it's not too bright. But even though this is like a lime green, I mean, you can certainly see it on your wrist, you know, but this Canadian jade just tones it down. We have a little bling in there. It's just really, really pretty. And so that's our oranges and our greens. And we've dealt with all of that. Now, let's go over here to the blues, because the blues are my favorite color. And I actually have one little loner, which is in white. Isn't that darling? It's just a pure white. And it's on a cool round toggle that matches these round beads. And it's just some white rondelles in between, and that's all it is. It's just a really simple, minimalist bracelet in white with the clasp. And so it's just really, really cool. But it's a really cool bracelet. I like that bracelet. And everybody needs white. So we've got one standalone white. Like we have one little standalone yellow. I guess I'll put them together. So my blue guys, I'm going to just pull up this. So I've made, this is, as I said, I had a couple. This is the last one I've got left for a 4. Actually, this is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is really almost like a 5. It's about a 4.5 stack blue. And it's just, again, these beautiful blue, opaque and transparent. I mixed them both up of the rondelles, and then I put all of these really cool blue beads that are in all of these different colors and shapes and sizes, and these gorgeous, like almost a bright teal. I don't even know. These are the coolest. They're glass seed beads. I got them at this cool bead shop, actually down in Long Beach. Anyway, I wanted to put those on there. So we've got those, and then those white opal, and then of course our rondelles, and this is just so pretty. I just love it. I made another one. I already sold, it's already gone. So you'll see it on my website, but you can't click on it. I'm sorry. It just sold. So I had to put another one together that's kind of similar. I actually like this one a little bit better. This one's so pretty because I love that teal, and I love these really cool beads. These are all glass. I got these all from Joann's. They were not cheap, actually. These were kind of expensive. So, really, really cool memory wire bracelet there in my favorite color of blue, of course. And then I want to show you guys, this is what I call my Blue Skies double strand. And I just put this together this week. And this is really, really beautiful, you guys. So I call this, in my bracelet section, you will see this, and it is called my Blue Skies. These beads I found deep in my stash, and again, these are from Joann's. These are so beautiful. They're all glass, these yellow, and then these blue oblongs, and they have yellow. You see all that yellow in them? They are so gorgeous. And then I have these little yellow beryl beads. These are beryl crystal, faceted crystals. They're white on one side and yellow on the other throughout. And then we have some blue druck beads, some blue rondelles. And I made this with some chain extender and a cute little dangle on the end. So when you put this together, you can choose wherever on the link of chain you need to clasp it, so it's really super easy. It'll fit any wrist, and then you've got your cute little dangle on the back there. And it's what I call my Blue Skies. And the reason I named it that, guys, is because this reminds me so much of the sun shining on blue skies. Just absolutely precious. Blue and yellow. It's just really, 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 really beautiful. It's just a darling, very unique look. And these all glass beads, you can't beat that. And you got your cute little dangle on the other side. And then over here, guys, this is my blue iris collection. And so I have two left. This is a set of stretch bracelets. These are all crystals. And these are in sky blue clear with one blue iris bead centered here. So that's a set of two stretch bracelets. They're just precious. And again, that light palette for the spring of that sky blue. Okay, so we've got those two. And that is again sold as a set of two. And then we have the sky blue crystal bracelet on the Coriana beading chain with a darling little toggle here. And so that is very minimalist, very dainty, perfect for an Easter gift. Perfect. Just absolutely darling. Absolutely darling. Look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? You know, and then the chain just shows through. And it's just the most precious little bracelet. So that's my minimalist crystal and the sky blue. Okay, so now we're done with blues. And last but not least, you guys are gonna love this. I'm gonna do a switcheroo. I think you guys are gonna really love. I did a bunch of purple and my second favorite color. And some of these, they're just absolutely so beautiful, you guys. Okay, so again, with our purple dust beads, and the reason I call them that, guys, I'm gonna pull them way up for you. I've strung several different projects with these, but I want you guys to see, they're like literally purple and blue, but you can see through them. But look at this, one side, do you see that? Has that gold dust, and then the other side is matte. So I call them my purple dust beads. And so that comes as a set of two, again, stretch bracelets, can't beat them. And then I did white rondelles on this guy, and on this one I did these purple AB finish, which they are AB finish, but they're metallic on one side, these rondelles. And then you can see the light lavenderish purple on the other side. So they're a two-tone rondelle, and that's on this one, and then the white rondelles on this one. And so, you know, again, just stunning. Those are sold as a set of two. And then I think we did this one together. I'm not sure. But another really cool magnetic clasp. Again, guys, these magnetic clasps, for those of you that are looking for gifts or looking to buy for even yourself, and you're like me, you don't like to be so finicky, and sometimes you don't want to fuss with your bracelets. That's why I try to do a lot of my bracelets with the magnetic clasp, because they are literally carefree, hassle-free, and that's it. There's just no two ways about it. So this one, again, once you put it on, literally all you have to do is just, I'm trying to show you here, I barely even have to push them together and they will grab each other. And then of course you can see this one here has this darling tulip purple, or I guess it's a lavender dangle on the back. Okay, and so that one is just absolutely beautiful. And so I think we did do this one on camera, and this one has this whole entire strand is that rose quartz, and then we've got the droop beads in light lavender marble, and then a deep purple here. Then we have on this strand over here these gorgeous black crystal beads, and then there's some white rondelles, some more rose quartz, and then just some really cool glass beads in all these different shapes. And then of course the center, these are my favorite. I got these from Joann's as well. All of this I got from Joann's except for the rose quartz. You know, these are just absolutely so beautiful, and this is the last of them. I should have got everything on the shelf, but they had these cool beads, and they're like this purple luster, you know, with this AB finish, and they're all swirly. I've got them in 3 sizes. I think that is the last, because I think I strung a necklace with these. I think that's going to be the last of those beads, but you know what, guys, this one is just gorgeous, just beautiful. So that's my rose quartz mix. Okay, now this one on my website, I think I called this Perfectly Purple. And again, we did some really cool, that middle strand is all these beads with all these different, these are all glass, they're all different shapes and sizes. I put the garnets, little garnet crystals in between, in the middle strand. And then on the outside strand here, on both outside strands. In fact, let me pull it this way and show you. So we've got, on this strand here, we've got all purple pearls and lavender rondelles. And then we have the cool little dangle with the darling little 2 crystals right there on that side. And then on the other side, we have a mix of the pearls, the lavender crystals, another little dangle, but it's a totally different dangle. As you can see, they're both different. And then this one has these gorgeous metallic deep 4mm crystal, faceted crystals. As you can see, they're just this, oh my God, I'm in love. They're insanely beautiful. And so this one I call my Perfectly Purple triple strand, and we've got a lot going on there. It's on a nice large lobster clasp, no problem. Even with my finickiness, no problem to get that one on. You know, and that's how that looks. It's so cool with those dangles and different, you know, places throughout the bracelet. This is just really cool. So that's my Perfectly Purple bracelet. That's what it's called. And then I'm going to move over here to my favorite. Save the best for last, but not really, because, I don't know, I'm kind of impartial. I love my ladder bracelets and my goddess bracelets. I love it all, but They are some of my favorites, if I'm being honest. You know, we all have to have some favorite, or we cannot. We can be girls and just be like, it's all my favorite. Okay, guys, so this is absolutely precious. Sometimes some of this stuff, too, the pictures on my website just don't even do it justice. This is what I call my triple strand butterfly. And again, with the magnetic clasp, okay? So no muss, no fuss. This is absolutely precious. So, let me show you this guy. Okay, so we have 3 strands. Now, let's start with the middle strand. On the middle strand, the last 3 rose quartz beads I had in 2 Malaysia jades, right there, with some bead cones. The garnets are in between, and then we have the lavender and those opaque white opal spacers. Okay, so that's your middle strand. Then you've got a strand over here that is all pink opaque rondelles with a garnet in between each one, and in the very center, the center focal, are 3 butterfly spacers. Okay, then the third strand on the other side is another color of pink, and these are transparent baby pink rondelles, and they have a garnet and a butterfly spacer throughout the entire pattern. Can you see those? Can you see those little butterflies, you guys? I cannot. This is so adorable. Look how cute. So this also, with, of course, in theme of spring and butterflies, I put a butterfly charm that coordinates beautifully with the whole color palette. Cute little butterfly charm hung him right on the clasp area there. So that is one of my absolute favorites. It's so absolutely darling. It's just darling, you guys. Let me put it on for you. And just like that. That's all I had to do with my magnetic clasp, and that's what it looks like at the back. Beautiful little butterfly charm. And then, you know, that's what it looks like. It's just butterflies and butterflies and more butterflies. So adorable with the pinks and the purples and the garnets. It's just absolutely preciosa. So cute, you guys. So that is actually one of my favorites. And that's it. We made it through show and tell. Spring 24 bracelet edition. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you will find some gifts for your loved ones for the upcoming Easter holiday and take advantage of that 30% off March Madness. Now, guys, that is going to be good through the 31st, as I said. However, it is 1 per customer. And so, you know, make sure you are getting whatever you want. Now, you've also got that MAR15 code, which is 15% off. You can use that as well if you want to get a second order. You know, because maybe you forget something or what have you. And we've still got plenty of the month left. So you've got the MAR15 and then the MAR30. So MAR30 is March Madness. I've just got that live today. But you also have that MAR15 if you want to go back and get additional stuff and use that code. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to just click that link right in my channel, and you can shop right within YouTube, or feel free to hit the link in the description box below the video and go check out my site. You can get a preview of some of my spring necklaces. Some of them are up, but not all of them. I'm not going to spoil, but I'm getting really close to getting most of those up. So that's what we have for today's show and tell, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend. Don't forget to turn your clocks forward, right? Spring forward, fall back. Isn't that how it works? I think that's right. Tomorrow. And everybody have an amazing weekend. Until next time, friends, be blessed.